I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Osean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Yusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods and a set of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Erusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're paying her to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered. The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing. Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Where are the reinforcements?
Target confirmed. Drop the bomb now.
Bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Strutter 1 crashed. Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
Through the LRSSG, broadcast NOS report. We got the bomb. You two terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. Take your pick.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. Strutter 1, Fox 2.
Enemy fighter approaching. Fill it full of lead.
Target destroyed.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. Bunker buster away.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean Garrison. Those lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
This is a serious mission. Wasn't Wiseman against Steiner's account? Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Strider 1, watch your tail. Target acquired.
Piece of action.
Strider 1, Fox 2. 5 minutes remaining.
You don't know when they'll launch.
Be on time.
The sky feels open today. That's a Cyclops. Felt like I'm burning in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Bunker buster away. Bunker buster is hit. The ballistic missile is exposed.
Enemy has a lock. Evade! Enemy on your back.
Strider 1, we have coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? Joey, dodge! Ready. Hostile at block.
Strider 1, missile.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird free from its cage.
Bunker buster away.
Where's the real silo? There's a one designated target. Missile closing. Lock on bandit. The enemy has a lock on me. Strider 1, hostile has a lock. Strider 1, missile inbound.
3 minutes remaining.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Hostile has a lock.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Where's the real silo? Grammy, I've been hit by a missile. Ram 7 locked on target.
Don't get too cocky. Take out the fighters if they get in the way. Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Two minutes remaining.
Bunker buster away.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The smoother they are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
Enemy locked.
Entering cloud cover.
Bunker buster away.
To all aircraft, do you copy? I repeat, do not let them destroy the silo.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
shot from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Bandit in my sight. Bandit in my sight.
Strider 2, Bucks 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Pursuing enemy.
Confirm signature on our radar.
Letting it rip.
Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Heads up. Bandit behind you.
They evaded it.
Missile fire. Evading.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Breaking out of block.
Traeger, enemy closing on your 6.
The target is about to reach critical altitude.
Attacking. Enemy missile inbound. It's evading.
This one's mine.
Breaking lock. Evading. Box 2. Bandit behind you. Caution.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. Strider 1, missile launched. The target is about to reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
That was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only...
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Naslins 1. Our current ETA matches yours. We'll catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for a bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Pull up.
Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Targeting gun range.
Enemy fire hacking! The hell did they come from?
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Naslins 1. Arrived in the AO. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick.
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on bandit.
They shut down one of us.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile away. We need to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing. Strider 1 is down.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the face-off will be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Breaking from enemy. Missile in the air. Enemies are attacking. Where the hell did they come from? Fire on the searchlights. I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online.
Stall warning.
I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is National Sport. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers or our ground forces survive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time. Base is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Missile.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile.
Mark 2.
Missile. Missile.
Missile in the air. Wait, now.
Missile.
Bomber confirmed destroyed.
Stall warning.
Broadcaster. Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Keep a visual on them. Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Fox 2. Target acquired.
That's the left side here. They've all been taken out.
Stall warning.
We need to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
Locked on. Go down. Break.
Missile. 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 Stall warning.
The enemy's begun its counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Keep firing.
Missile.
The timing couldn't be worse. Puts our delivery staff in danger.
I'm running back. Damage report. We need to attend to the wounded.
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing strong resistance.
Get the wounded out of here. Hurry.
We can't carry out our mission.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Vasquez 1. Landing now. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking. Wait for the base, Commander. What are you waiting for? We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1 was shot down.
airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Caution. Alert.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Caution. Alert.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
Bomber confirmed destroyed.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time. Make it three.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Missile.
Locked on!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Caster, hostile are still near the LT. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them?
Missile.
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Friendly aircraft lost!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile.
Missile inbound! Today!
We need to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile.
Strider 1 is hit!
Star one.
Caution, enemy has a lock! On my target's tail! Missile! Drink! Break on! Trigger, blast abandoned!
The timing couldn't be worse. It puts our delivery staff in danger.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed!
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound! To me!
Missile.
Strider 4, Fox 2!
Missile. Star one. Star one. Star one. Star one.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Caution. Alert.
Breaking away!
Missile away.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile.
Missile, evade.
Enemy dots. Continuing attack. This is taking too long. We've been surrounded by the enemy reinforcements. Our boys have to surrender. This operation's a failure. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Target eliminated. Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from? Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This fast was landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time. Make it three.
Your jokes
air guns. They've all been taken out.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Breaking lock. Evading.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites. The timing couldn't be worse. This puts our delivery staff in danger. Missile hit.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
We need you to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Caution.
Yeah, that did it. Locked on hostile.
Target is eliminated.
The enemy's begun a counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Keep firing!
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Evading. Fast was one. Landing now. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Missile.
Come on, dodge that missile!
Missile.
Point the base, Commander. What are you waiting for?
Target acquired.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
These guys in trouble. Let's help them out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly. We'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Target eliminated. Great work.
This one's a goner.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. Have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Confirmed it's Predator's lock. It's the one with the 3 scratches. They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Strider 1, Box 2.
We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Break! Missile, break!
Missile evaded.
They evaded it.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Locked on hostile. Say goodbye. Ambush, stay cool. Reform the ranks. Rochester, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
They knocked out Trigger!
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from? Grizzly no. Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Guess they finally decided to wake up.
Get your mouth.
Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Asmus 1. Arrived at the airfield. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. No help our allies.
Be quick. We're on time. Things is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on. Rochester, hostiles are still near the L
visual on them.
Missile.
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies in the LZ.
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Targeting.
Missile.
Vehicle eliminated.
Missile.
This one's mine. Attacking.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
We need you to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing. Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile. Missile.
Perfect. Strider 1 destroyed target.
Missile.
The timing couldn't be worse. This puts our delivery staff in danger.
The enemy's begun its counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Keep firing.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Damage report. We need to determine who wounded.
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing strong resistance.
Get the wounded out of here. Hurry.
We can't carry out our mission.
This is taking too long. We've been surrounded by the enemy reinforcements. Our boys had to surrender. This operation is a failure.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Enemy start attacking. Perfect. Strider 1 dispatched. Where did they come from? Fire up the searchlights. I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Basilisk 1. Arrived in the AO. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, we should be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time. Make it 3. Mid jokes.
I haven't gotten any better.
Ally shot down.
Missile. Missile.
Missile launched. Evade.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Broadcaster. Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them?
Missile.
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies in the LZ.
We've lost 30% of our AA guns. Don't fire blindly. That'll reveal our position.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Vehicle eliminated. Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Come on, dodge that missile.
Hurry up and break. Behind you.
Bandit has a lock.
Breaking out of lock. I want it back.
Keep bringing them down.
The timing couldn't be worse. This puts our delivery staff in danger.
Strider 4.
Strider 1, target acquired. We need you to immediately destroy anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
Not bad, not bad.
Enemy sighted.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites. Strider Strider 1, target destroyed.
Basilisk 1, landing down. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking. Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for? We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Osean big shots will take care of them for us. That's the last of our Inuka. They've all been taken out.
Strider Squadron, move quickly. We'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. Have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack. Enemy missiles detected.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. They have me spiked.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Emergency! The enemy reinforcements! They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Missile.
Dodged. Missile fire. Evading.
Strider 1, Fox 2. You still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Ambush. Stay calm. Reform the ranks. Doncaster requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements.
Missile.
Get some goddamn support there now.
The enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
2 remaining.
We need to work together to take them down.
One last enemy fighter.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Careful, ISIS-4B plane.
Strider 1, you've got their attention.
That takes care of that. Nice work.
We did it. That's the last of them. We achieved air superiority.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
The enemy's begun his counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Keep firing.
That's it. Pick up those two. Force our way inside the facility.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay. Start running on the count of 3.
Fox 2. Target acquired. Missile evaded.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell. There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Fuck! Tear down that barricade!
How'd it go? This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway...
Strider 1, you have passed.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver it any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we We will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Neruja hacked. If we take down the information communications system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take your business, and back your puppies. What's on?
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Ah, it's real funny.
Attacking. Keep an eye on your rear. Ally has been shot down.
Strider 1 is hit.
I gotta stay with my sight.
Target locked.
Fox 2.
Surprise!
Ally has been shot down.
Strider 1, missile heading your way.
On my enemy's tail.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control.
I'm cornered.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged Move as fast and protect them. They can use some air support.
Enemy sighted. Missile! Missile!
Strider 3 launching missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Strider 1, enemy is locked on.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Fox 2. This is Rhino 2. I'm damaged. What's transported?
Strider 1, lock on target.
Half the enemy's already down. LRSSC's really something.
Keep an eye on your rear.
Locked on. Go down.
Shoot them all down.
Sensor destroyed.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Grammy, I'm locked on.
We're out of standstill. We're pinned down. Roger. The hospital is secured. The OTSA shot clear the way.
I am need cover.
Warning! Missile in the air!
Fox 2.
Stand in on your back. HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other.
Roger.
Hostile behind you. Shake him off quick. Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Lucian.
That's something.
Target acquired.
Take guard.
Keep an eye on your rear. Break, break. Enemy behind you. Head down. Disable the crack on the
Arch wide open. We're going to hide.
Missile launched.
enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1. On my target. Letting a rip. Don't have a lock.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade!
They evaded it. Need more air support. General is ready to target without it.
Battle company.
Missile away.
Fully on.
Target is hit.
The enemy is worn out. Okay.
Call reinforcements. Damn it. Time to live sooner.
You've been directly hit by a missile.
You're mine.
Guys come from. My job just got that much harder.
Summer advance. How could it be gone?
She said leave us alone.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history.
Right.
deployed. Target destroyed.
Hang in there. 3 strikes will be here soon.
Stop these guys before somebody lights a fire on our asset. Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here. Strider 1, break now!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into start base.
Target destroyed.
You're clear of the sunken Allied ship. Just how many did we lose? Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Missile.
Don't be afraid. We're the ones driving the enemy back, not the other way around.
This is Cyclops. We've cleared out most of this area.
Wiseman, give us a hand.
I'm already on it. What do you mean, retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Hold them! Don't let them through!
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Lockjaw, lights out!
Missile. Missile.
We're deadlocked. Isn't there something we can do?
Strider 1, enemy ship sunk. Target acquired.
Keep bringing it down!
We need to reform our ranks. Now, support team, open fire.
UAV deployed. Hostile vessel destroyed.
Use GPS to locate allies!
We're evenly matched. It'll be a grind.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Target confirmed destroyed. Getting to the base of action.
Strider 1, UAV deployed.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest. 3 minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. The enemy's got a lock.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra. cover for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is Steiner Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready. Fire!
Target destroyed.
Ammunition 0.
Special weaponry depleted.
Eyeball. Give us a report. You will be taken. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound! Evade! Strider 1, watch your tail.
Missile.
Missile, evade.
Missile.
You've got a radar lock on you. Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
I'm on his rear. Clamp to attack field.
Powerful AA defenses in the AO. Coordinates Tango 2-8. Keep us 3 knots. Listen AA. No one. Protecting the defense. We were shot by missiles now before it reached.
Missile hit. 1 minute remaining.
Victor 1, on the target.
Missile. Missile.
I'm on my target's tail.
They're after you, Strider 1. Strider 1, enemy destroyed.
Look out. Missile closing.
Bandit behind you. 30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Missile.
Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Missile tracking me.
Missile away.
Call 1.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the overnight. Operation complete. Just need to see it through. Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood. 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 All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. Two bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
3.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are on a different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
Mission proved to be fun.
Missile.
It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Here's the escort as a season in it. Target locked.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. The friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Bandit right behind you. On the enemy's tail.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target was not struck.
Call 1.
I got a flight force nailed down.
Missile. Missile.
Watch 2.
Missile.
Looks like you're on our tail.
Strider 1 was shot down.
monster is toying with us up there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
Missile.
The snowbirds. The 2 leaders were the different foes. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
Mission proof can be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
They evaded it. Damn, those lives just fly like champions.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Target hit.
Missile.
Strider 1 is hit. This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. We got to eject.
Take them out one by one.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make
Star
cover.
1. Missile.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. We keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Wiseman, watch your tail.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here. Box 2, box 2.
Chaffin flags launched.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They have a lock on me.
Hold up. Our radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my sense. Shit.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one for lightning caution.
Strider 1's down.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they...
Missile.
There they are. The snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
Mission proof can be fun. What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Special delivery.
Missile.
Dark side, put on our tail.
Missile.
Each target. They're after me. I need cover.
Enemy has a lock on me. Taking
Missile.
fire. I have a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Box 2.
Missile. Missile.
Target locked.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I got to eject.
Don't get too far ahead. Take him out one by one.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. We keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What?
Missile.
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take it for a ride. Man, this is one stone bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys will let you have it. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here.
Missile.
Cyclops 2, you got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it.
Missile.
Cyclops 4, form an element.
Missile.
We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Count.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit! Oh, this guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
Warning, enemy has a beam on you.
Caution. Pull up.
Damn. I want to go to Trigger Z, but I can't keep up.
Missile.
Missed.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Commander, taking fire! It's fine. Have a little faith.
Missile.
Target hit, target hit.
Missile.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off. What is
Solid.
My data won't update. Damn it. What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Out. We all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osian army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
You were the ones on the radio. You don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. Rumors for our way home.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier. Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know what one.
Weapons home.
The General's vehicle is under attack.
Strider 1 has crashed.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing
the streets.
Give me Strider's squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Missile. Missile.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Target acquired. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Redeployed. ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated. We're the only ones here on our side.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
We're the ruin our ideals. We're going to very living. That's the difference in this country.
Watch 2!
Pull up.
We're the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your tax journal.
Locked on.
Mainstream or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Experimental squad trying to forget.
Try your smokes with 3 strings of pledge.
Pull up.
It is not machines that make this work. It's people. Understand that.
We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under the rebellion too?
Your plan will last a day or too long. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Nice work, Leo. 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
You want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people
General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarth are the real patriots. Onward!
Enemy on your rear!
Ready. I'm locked on.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that they've shot. When the communication networks come back online,
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
we need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Missile. Missile.
Signs of clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone. Target hit.
Stall warning.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who enter us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park.
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm to the point of listening upstairs and record it.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians.
Stall warning.
They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those aimless creatures belong. We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous points at the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Stall warning.
Missile away.
Missile.
Missile hit.
Missile.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Missile.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Missile.
Three strikes.
Missile.
Iron scratches on the tail means that it's part of the penal unit. All rebels must be taken down. Erusian, shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean.
Missile inbound. Get me.
Do not attack before target identification is complete.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. This vehicle stopped.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy on my tail. Missile, right, right!
Missile. Missile.
Enemy's locked on, breaking.
Ammunition 0.
On, you're mine!
Missile inbound. Get me.
In gun range.
Did you hear me? That was friendly fire!
You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen again.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off. Try to help us before we get shot. Not like it's a tanker.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4. 19er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Missile.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
tanker. This isn't good.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Taking fire. Take care of them. I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Taking fire from a friendly call. Somebody take out the allied planes behind us.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among opposing forces. There are even rumors of lethal units starting on the aim for allies.
The general is speaking to the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders. Unidentified aircraft control.
You're still hit.
Caution, enemy has a lock. Missile inbound, evade.
The general's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Strider 1, Box 2.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. Coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resemble Lucian fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Rusi is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that. Right, Trigger? Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I think you should go say hi whenever they run the general today.
It's a Russian military.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Start receiving my orders.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them. It means getting rid of those assholes faster.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups. Here on now, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Our squadron serves General Mabaz and we're acting based on our patriotic duty. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. We'll rear the others. Understood.
Thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Shutter!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Shutter!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight. Dr. Shutter, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches. There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Vulcan technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco. Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Good. Wait, you don't think it was Ocean's big shot, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
I'm on my target's tail.
See it, fighter. Just how long do you plan on getting it my way?
9. No good.
Strider 1.
Shit.
Missile launched.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Strider 1, UAV away.
In my way.
I'm taking fire, but I can fly.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunate, I guess.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Well Wilco.
Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. Strider 1, target.
To build something else entirely.
Strider 1, target acquired.
You can abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overrunning. They must be accessing you remotely. Houston is behind that.
Additional hostiles inbound. Green timing.
Son of a bitch.
Activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. UAV deployed.
Missile. Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Missile.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to make it functional.
3 bandits to go.
There has to be a time that should not function.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. UAV confirmed destroyed. 1 bandit to go. Base elevated.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send some. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there. so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. Wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio.
It still works. I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer, at this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders.
Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Shit. These are Osean.
Getcha, pal.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Our air support is here.
can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Hey, it's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies! Get closer! We'll never hit them from here!
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. In fact, we're all lined up. No, we're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. That was Russian bastards. It was a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. We're down to less than half our vehicles.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
I just got the photograph. We'll head that day soon. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to release the children of Papa's area.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
You're with us. The artillery enemy is from there.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We're training back. Our guys will take care of 3 strikes.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target is down.
Missile.
Get the wounded out of here. Hurry. If you let them through, we're as good as dead.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands. Don't pursue your deep. We just need to find spots. Hold them at bay until operation feeding time. Lure them away from the master driver.
Put them back. Fire. Fire at will. We need more ammo. They did it. We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
ID complete.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
ID complete.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
The last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Don't sign of letting up. Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly. Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tanks.
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bring the anti-tank vessel. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Caution.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. This one's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
Multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Strato 1, target acquired.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
Strider 1 is down. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Go and engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. That's chaos out there. The Erusian streets are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing. Calling friendly birds. Pick up the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. There's more over here. The body dead civilians. I don't think they were part of this fight. With that, we're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. But they don't want to think about it. If you keep the reflex, jump free, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's move it! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Half of the Erusian bastards. These are blazing war crimes. Take photos with it.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Strider 3 launching missile.
We're outnumbered. Take heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. Got the photograph. We'll head back to East. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to leave children on proper area. Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Ready to pay until operation meeting time. Move them away from the last striker. Take commander down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Our only ally is the Erusian government force. Don't mistake them for rebels.
I've got you. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Go with us! The enemy will move from there!
Missile. Missile.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Missile. Missile.
Edward, stay calm. Reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now. I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceports nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Missile.
Bogies inbound.
Missile.
Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire?
Missile.
Even if we're not fired upon?
Missile.
Of course.
Missile.
Chase off the bogies!
Missile.
There's no way there are!
Missile.
Almost there! Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Missile. Missile.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys.
Missile.
Identify them.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Missile. Missile.
Count's prophecy has come true.
Missile.
Take out all bombers.
Missile.
They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well.
Missile.
Precision bombing is impossible in these
Missile.
conditions. Maybe they know they can't.
Missile.
We're gonna drop them all.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, boss,
Missile.
get over here quick.
Missile.
Don't aim. We're doing strategic bombing. Careful, these guys are coming.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. Launch control. The enemy is confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger back.
Past the point of no return. Grand 7, locked on target.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Fox 2. Hostiles confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile. Missile.
Grand 2, on my target
Missile.
tail.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
Missile.
Bandit hit.
Missile.
Only half the bomber remain. Can't let even one get away.
Missile.
Grand 7, flash
Missile. Missile.
Intercept those bombers.
Missile. Missile.
Triggers, blast the bandit.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm on my target.
Missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Missile.
behind my
Missile.
target. No use. The enemy pilots outclass us.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Grand 8 locked on.
Missile.
can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oseans on the island. We failed. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
I've been spiked.
Fox 2.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. They were part of the fight. Yeah, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even land. 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly.
I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. It's faster. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Target locked.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies!
Please have the photograph. We'll head to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Get closer! You'll never hit them from here!
Our guys even took out the enemy air support. Now, I'm in the tank.
Allied retreat looks good.
Heavy losses. We can't even run. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks. We're moving out. Leave the cat behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
It's all crazy people.
Target hit.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Pull them away from the last driver.
Get out there and do something.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mesh driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Get in the landing craft.
Many thanks, Lancaster.
Enemy on your
Didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
We don't even know who we are.
Target locked.
Should be enemy position. Stop. The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing.
Strata 1, target acquired.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be research and family. Most likely, they were involved with Belka. Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, they're pretty dead.
Don't let anyone other than a routine airspace unit to base.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find, the more people you can save. ID complete.
Target destroyed.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
They got me. Ejecting.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
If I was such a skilled physician, don't tell me to stop using no runs. Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
This is launch control. The enemy is close to your confirmed launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that. Northeast of 101. Work together to take them down.
The bombers are nearing the island. I'm running out of time. In gun range.
Target locked. Enemy on your back.
Strider 1, UAV away. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Missile away. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Target locked.
Intercept those bombers.
I iced up. My plane is heavy.
Locked on.
Bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Randy here. I'm in the cloud. Position 1 enemy.
ID complete.
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. You failed. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
I'm calling friendly church. We got the hostiles in our area. Get us out of part of the fight. Do that, we're all lined up. Stop pointing. No, we are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. If you see 3 strikes, count the 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Damn, those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos forever.
Feel it makes them crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Put your back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo! I just have the photograph. We'll head back to East. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to give the children a proper burial. Our guys think we got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together!
Training is action. Our guys will take care of 3 strikes.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Understood.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to find some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the masked driver.
Erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the masked driver. The supply ship of munitions is highly combustible.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop! Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Special security squadron is mapping to be led into the base.
Shit. Those guys do some real dirty work.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. Back on foot. Tank left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Time to tell me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
They took out Strider 1.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
I hope the rebels in Oceanari end up wiping each other out.
Our only ally is the Erusian government forces. Don't mistake them for rebels.
aircraft. Search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
The enemy will shoot us in the back. Calling friendly bird. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks. There's more over here. The bodies are getting close. Part of the fight. Look at that. We're all lined up. To finish this fight now. No, we're not combating. Some of them are away. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Half of Russian bastard. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Okay, Commander, down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to 18 soon. There's another 30 minutes. The men say they want to release the children in the proper area.
Target acquired. Strider 1, target destroyed.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at supply ships!
Push them back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
If the radicals had shot us in the back, I'll make them pay for this. No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies!
They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Get closer! You'll never hit them from here!
Trigger, ID your targets before attacking.
We can't afford to take any more damage.
You're Russian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Don't pursue you, team. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver. We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, target acquired.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good. Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save. ID complete.
This whole operation is crazy!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Don't stop!
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
No sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it?
That goes good. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squad. Squadron. You're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy pilots outclassed us.
Missile.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Go base to 101. Push it down and take her down.
Enemy on your back.
Intercept those bombers.
Missile.
I'm on my target's tail.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
Missile.
Lift you, rocket you.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Missile.
Go by. Detonate in a second.
Enemy position! Really good job! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire!
Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire. Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Elka.
Where's our damn air support?
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Missile.
An explosion inside. Continue the countdown. The supply ship. Do the countdown. There's still one arsenal left. If we can control those bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance.
Missile.
Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If they think we're done for.
Locked on. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
special weaponry.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Russian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me. Call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13. All hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Use the smoke canister. If he was taking this to the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! It's right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I can even do anything with that scrap.
Why do you sing that song? Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hurry!
Get moving!
Strider 1, Fox 2.
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
Roger that. Make them stop singing!
Damn it.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile. Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Why do you sing that song?
APC destroyed.
Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I have a solid lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hurry. Get moving.
That took care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
I was expecting this to be easy if all they could do was fly fast.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
Strider 1, UAV away.
All right, let's move in behind them and take them down.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time. 60 seconds remain.
Don't overshoot.
Enemy on your back. I can't get a lock. Locked on.
30 seconds remain. Don't give up.
My bird can't take much more of this.
Which one first?
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
We all enjoyed the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're going to find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belgian accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well,
Both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looked like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good. We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team. Get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
force.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. Don't stop the car. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence.
Why are they after
Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
Hang in there. This battle is resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Strider 1 crashed. No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft. Not sure if friend or foe.
Target acquired.
Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Fire the SAM at once.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
There aren't that many. They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
Warning, enemy has a bead on
The
you.
resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Locked on.
Stall warning.
We don't have enough AA weapons. They have more aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Locked on, Bandit.
We're coming up on the castle.
Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Strider 1, UAV away.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. Pay for what you did to our scouts.
Missile.
Taking both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdy or on the ground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fire quit and the others airborne.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile.
Target locked. No, we got a fire!
Strata 1, target acquired. In gun range.
Our air defense capabilities are compromised.
Strata 1, Fox 2.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast! Please, somebody answer us! We've lost more than half of our forces! The battle won't last much longer! Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on. Damage report! Bandit in my sights.
Strider 1, target eliminated. Locked on bandits.
Target destroyed. Cam is out! We're running out of ways to strike back!
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
AA destroyed! We're stealing stocks! Cancel takeoff. All squadrons, stand by.
Negative. This now is over. Get up there. All with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Strider 2, Fox 2. That warehouse is filled with ammunition.
Bandit in my sights. Getting out of focus. Breaking.
We're able to communicate over the comms.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalashi airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to talk in some town after losing one of the leaders at Levante.
They knocked out Trigger!
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Locked on.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hershey.
They'll come down. Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
Strider 1, target eliminated. There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. Must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once. We'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know.
Missile away.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our
faction split from the Erusian military.
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbored Shalaji. They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate. Target destroyed by Strider 1. Target locked.
They're bombing us! We're unable to use the SAMs! Help me! Missile squad, no?
Strider 1, missile launched.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat. They have more aircraft! More planes incoming! Fire more missiles!
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. Paid for our scouts.
Destroyed.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Missile away.
Strider 3 launching missile. Hit on bandit confirmed.
Set up AA weapons. Put them on a flat surface. They're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. Taking out more than half. There's more enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the east. What seems to a year?
Just how much do they want to take from us?
Yeah, they can go on ahead without me. Evading!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Ground target destroyed.
That warehouse is built in that ocean.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on bandit.
These guys have lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on. Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us! Why aren't we in the
New
other
hostiles.
airborne?
All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. No way with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Your interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shiraji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fontaine. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
I'm behind my target.
Missile away.
I'm out! Ejecting! I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto.
Except the leader. We can take him without King.
Enemy on your back.
UAV deployed.
I'm on my target's tail.
Soul Squadron. Move Snowbird's leader to King.
Warning. Enemy has a bead on you. Chaffin flares completed.
I've been spiked. They think they're a band of knights. I hate them even more.
You think they're actual nobility?
Fine, I'm a wild gunman then. Time to shut your mouth.
Strata 1. Target acquired.
Roll's been hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. As expected, a lucky shot would be boring.
Some kind of energy flare. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1. You have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090. Straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person.
They took out Strider 1.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. VI. Lost Legion squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Way back.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender.
Bad pilot.
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life, dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I am not that person. Mihai. This Legion squad will be retreating. Those fighting through are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get the rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Strider 1 has been hit. Are you all right?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
That bastard moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Just keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Maybe Nolan taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong in the blue. They have been placed in the cosmos of the skies. And they're what the post-Legion Air Force should be fighting against. This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they aren't enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've found every last one of them.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
Mr. X is ascending rapidly.
The missiles went straight for the sun. Not a casual move.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion, feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine.
even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built. Right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse and see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 Squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.